and don't let this world take over you, man.
That's right, bro.
That's the vibration supposed to be pushing, man. Our people to spiritually to be surviving, man. This shit is hard as hell, man. But you pushing that vibration. What is, some brothers when they come in, man, they gotta be built up. You building them up on some BS, bro.
That's right, brother.
You building a house on sand, real tough.
Yeah, you doing the blindfolds on top of blindfolds, man. Man, that, like Ariel always say, man, Jake is hella mean, bro. Yeah. Jake don't care, man. Yeah. They know that they're in the wrong, man. Yeah. Homeboy was on the video disguising his voice, man, and making gestures that he always makes. So the brother was able to, like, man, this is the same dude. Yeah. Man, like who got time to be, excuse my language, but who got time to be fucking around when we got shit to do, man?
And it's people out here really dying, bro. And see, that's another beautiful thing, man. Death is always a determining factor. That's what's the determining factor, bro. Life or death. That's brothers who's bringing this truth out of sincerity want life. Those who scoff and talk shit want death.
Time, brother.
Okay? And a perfect example, I'm pretty sure a lot of brothers familiar with this. I think it was two guys who were friends, but got into it on Facebook, met up, and had a shootout.
Man.
See, all that ain't no more talking, bro.
Ain't no more talking, man.
Bro, through the spirit, I knew it was just that talking BS out the window. Wolf tickets out the window, bro. And it's, some of our people been like that. Some people get out the car on your ass, but hey, look, if it happens, it happens. Now we not pushing a tone of being violent and beat people up and kill people, but death is imminent, man.
That's right, bro.
Death is imminent, and it's happening.
That's right, brother.
It's not going to happen, it's happening, man.
That's right, brother.
So when more and more people keep getting dusted off, such as these children, these women, these scoffing ass men, loud mouth ass people, hey, so be it.
That's right. It was a little more the earth gonna help the woman.
Okay, okay, kind. Yeah, kind. Water, brother.
I was gonna say too, I'll just read it. This is Revelations 12 and 15. And the serpent cast out his mouth water like a flood after the woman.
All his philosophies, all his lies. Okay. That is why they got these coons, man. Which they playing their part, as far as with Ben Carson. Like, that's a perfect example, bro. We ain't no damn immigrants, bro. For one, this brother Zakari show, we were watching a video, and Gad said we ain't invite nobody to this land. He said our black brothers and sisters were always welcome. Yeah. And that's spiritual, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Go ahead, brother.
I'm gonna say something too. Just like you're going into, even in regards to that scripture, what you're going into, but also when it goes into that flood, because you brought up Gad and everything. When it goes into that flood, it's talking about the Roman armies that had taken seas in 70 AD and destroyed the south pretty much. And like the brother mentioned with Gad and them, they did the same exact thing when they came over here and tried to take them. Pretty much Gad and all the other northern kingdom taught their ways, and they stabbed him in the back right afterward. And Esau sent that flood and to try to take them out. Just like it's gonna happen all over again.
It's gonna happen all over again.
But ultimately, that flood's going into the military forces, the armies, and all that.
Yeah, that siege of Jerusalem, Vespasian, Domitian, and Titus. Okay, that they got monuments of us getting dusted off and getting knocked out the land, man. You know what I'm saying? So Esau that had to. It's been prophesied his military. What he's known for is military.
Yeah, his weapon.
And what else he's known for? That slick ass tongue, those lies.
That's right, brother.
He's brought forth his military from time past into the future, to the current. Okay? So he's brought all this drama, and our people continually keep getting dusted off, man.
That's right.
And people forget. I'm glad this brother just mentioned that, brother Sha'ar. Bro, I'm glad you just mentioned that. What Donald Trump trying to do? He's trying to bring troops over here.
Exactly, bro.
He trying to bring troops over here. Now, how spiritual is that? Maybe because his brother cares enough to research and study and know the scriptures, man. And because we care for our people, man.
That's right, brother.
We trying to tell y'all, man. Hey, man. The so-called white man not your friend. He wasn't your friend in 70 AD. Was 66 AD to 70 AD. Up until now.
Yep.
I mean, was it anything friendly going on with slave ships that I missed? Did we miss any special movies between that time that it was friends? That a friendship was forged, we was shaking hands? No, we was getting our ass kicked, man. And continuing getting our ass kicked. Hell, you run into old Jake now, they know medication, man, keep him back in the hospital. Old Jake, you know, you could tell he was, you know what I'm saying, he had his wits about him, man. He was, you know, still sharp. He was like, yeah, man, like, damn pills, man, you know. He said, they ain't doing me no good, man. They just keeping me going back, man. Is that not captivity, man?
Stronghold.
You know, a stronghold. And if you ain't got him, you ass out.
Man,
that's crazy.
It's
man.
a little more.
Come on, bro.
It says that he might cause her to be carried away by the flood.
Who was carried away? Who fled into West Africa? What is Issachar trying to do now? They were hiding them in churches, hiding them in relatives' homes. You gotta hide in the land that's naturally yours.
That's right.
That was still yours, man.
That's right, brother. That's right, brother.
So-called white man, I'm still gonna get that, brother. Isaiah, a land that was yours. For one, this was promised to us anyway, but prophecy still had to take place.
That's right, brother.
But you still you got our people in dire straits, man.
Man, tripping.
Ass out, and you asking them for a visa, man.
Yeah. Separate families.
Yeah, separating families, man. No, I'm born here. I'm Mexican American. My people gotta sit here and plead with the so-called white man. The hell with the so-called white man. I gotta plead with your punk ass, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Do we agree with our adversary? Of course. Man, if you sit up there and fight with Esau all night, man.
Yeah.
I get pulled over, I want to go home, man.
That's right.
And then another thing you have to factor in, what about when Jake does comply with Esau says? He's still getting shot on camera, man. He's still getting killed on camera. Native Americans still getting killed on camera for property and land that was theirs. In North Dakota with them damn pipelines, man.
That's right, brother.
And there ain't nobody talking about that. Ain't nobody talking about Flint no more.
Ain't nobody talking about Black Lives Matter?
Yeah, ain't nobody talking about Black Lives Matter no more.
Come on, brother.
Which lets you know it's full of BS, man.
That's right.
George Soros, those nigga women, you know. And it just, you know, this place is BS, man.
That's right, bro.
But it's a good, I say this, it's a good BS because it gives you more clarity. Like, man, I don't want to be here.
Time, brother. Hey, it just shows us how true our power is, man. Yeah. It shows us how true his word is.
That's right.
And how we can rely on it.
That's
how
right.
we can believe in it.
That's right.
How we can have faith that we're gonna be delivered from this bullshit ass society, man.
That's right.
We don't have hope here, man. Yeah. No hope here for our people, man.
It's no hope. There's no hope here, man. But hey, through the spirit of Habashim Yashah, the Lord put that spirit of hope, man. Cause Jake want everything microwaved. Everything don't work like that, bro.
That's right.
Everything don't work like that, man. Okay, come on, bro.
Oh, no, you good. It says, and the earth helped the woman, and the earth opened her mouth and swallowed up the flood, which the dragon cast out his mouth.
Who's doing that? The men of the Lord. Has these libraries, the Rothschilds and the internet.
That's right.
The earth has helped the woman. These artifacts that's coming up.
Yes, sir.
These I can't think of it. These icons.
Brother.
You got icons and catacombs over there in northern Italy, Greece, Rome, Russia.
Brother.
You got the latest the latest icon or figure is Yahweh straight up.
That's right, brother.
I believe it was in northern Italy, the one that has our Lord Savior.
Like a brother.
It looks just like it pretty much just looks like the depiction that we have. The depiction that we have in Yahweh, man. Okay? And that was a, now brothers are not out here worshiping that, but man, through the spirit, man, that was a beautiful thing to see, man. That picture, that depiction of that statue of Yahushua, you know, that was clearly a black, that was clearly a so-called Negro, as you would call him today.
That's right.
He had the wide nose. Yeah, he had the build of LeBron James yoked up. Okay. Had the fro of Red Fox and Grady from Sanford and Son, woolly hair, had the big beard. Bro, that was a beautiful depiction, man. Okay? And that's how the earth is helping the woman through these scriptures as well, man. Through the spirit of Yahweh Yahshua, and he's using his men, man. Starting with Abba Bivens, man, on down. So through the spirit of Yahweh Yahshua, the earth keeps helping us, man. These Russian TV alerts, okay? The bones we pick out of CNN, when we might want to watch it. I don't know, by default, I still get CNN alerts. You know, if you with Apple, you still get CNN alerts.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, even with CNN, of course CNN is as they say, fake news, but you can still you still discern good information out of the news.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know when I look at CNN and the pop-up come up, you know, it's some edifying information that you can discern through the scriptures.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Now I don't want to go too long.
No, do your thing, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But us, you know, we look at like news like the RT. You know what I'm saying? RT or you know, Zero Hedge is another good one, because that's the news. That's international news, man. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna tell you what's really popping up.
Is that the one that we watch at the public?
That's One American News.
One American News. That's a new one. Yeah.
You know,
which is a beautiful thing, man. Which is sincerely a beautiful thing, man. Okay, you can't get around it, man. The earth has helped the woman, bro. Okay.
This is Isaiah chapter 19. I'm gonna start at verse 16. In that day shall Egypt be like unto a woman. Now, when you go into this scripture, when it's saying Egypt, it's talking about America. This is a future prophecy of what's gonna happen. And we all know that America definitely uplifts women anyway.
Yeah. Bro, Egypt was already out of there, right? It was already right. So what other Egypt is it?
Right.
But some Jake would just come up here, John 3:16. Bro, get your ass out of here, man.
you gonna get off the gas.
Yeah. Go ahead, brother.
Come. And it shall be afraid and fear, because of the shaking of the hand of Yahweh of hosts. Now, mind if I break this part down really quick? Because like the brother read in Revelation, the 12th chapter, it's talking about how the earth helped the woman. And that's pretty much going into how the Lord has sent us pretty much that told us to go over to the mountains in Africa. Yep. You know, but when it says, and I'll read it again, and because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord of hosts, that goes into the Lord rebuking Egypt or America. Yep. Like when it's a shake, like the brother said, like the brother's going into the shaking of the hand. Yep. You know? Now, as it continues, it says, of the Lord of hosts, and he shaketh over it, and the land of Judah shall be a terror unto Egypt. All right? And the Lord talks about how Judah's going to rise up first, and then the northern kingdom, because, you know, Judah represents Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. That's right. And he has sent our apostles pretty much sent our apostles on down to us, coming out here pleading with all flesh. Yeah. Because when you go into the scripture where it talks about the Lord lifting up a banner, it's talking about us. Yeah. All right, so when the Lord had delivered us from this mighty flood, well, I'm talking about from back then, but it's going to happen all over again. Before that happens, he sent his men of the Lord out here to plead with all flesh and tell us what's going to happen. Yeah. All right, because it's a little more on that one. For everyone that maketh mention thereof shall be afraid himself, because of the counsel of the Lord of hosts, which he had determined against it. And these people are going to be so afraid, man. That's right. They get scared when we pretty much bring out the truth. Like the brothers are going into the news articles and everything like that. We're out here on the highways and byways telling you about this. And even though you got these Edomites coming up being proud, man, they're really scared in the spirit because they know something's wrong. All right? Especially when they see a group of so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans out here preaching so-called with what they consider to be dresses on. Man, this thing's bigger than just us, man. They know something deep down, something's about to happen. The Lord has sent us out here to preach.
That's right, brother.
And talk about it, man.
That's a beautiful point that brother's making, because, like, look, man, A real friend gonna tell you, bro, nah, bro, this shirt ain't matching them jeans. Or it's like, bro, it's like, bro, if old girl put me through that, bro, I don't think we should rock with it, bro.
Right.
Man, I mean, being that you had that type of job, bro, okay, you could probably manage it, but wouldn't you rather have something you could afford and still be straight with your money? That's a friend. When you a friend, we are waking our people up. Even though we look as an enemy, you are an enemy unto us. But we giving you the skinny. But through the spirit of Bashim Yashah, we are at peace with all men. Okay? Y'all getting offended at us because we tell you, hey man, this ain't good for you. You shouldn't do that. I'm only telling you because we don't need the backstory, bro. We got the backstory and the front story. We're trying to tell you how to be, bro. Okay? Because we're ourselves rehearsing the righteous acts to the best of our capabilities. Okay? We not, we do our best not to be out here hypocritical, man. We trying to do what we need to do, man. Okay?
We warning you that the sword is coming, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We telling you that a huge sword is about to come down here and cut everybody in half.
Yeah.
And we're letting you know that that's about to happen.
Yep.
Wouldn't you want somebody to let you know, like, if you standing there and you see somebody coming behind you about to sucker punch you and they're about to sleep you, you would appreciate somebody to tell you, like, hey, bro, hey, watch out for that dude behind you, finna get you, rather than you just sitting there just. But when it happens, though, if you tell them, you know what I'm saying, and then they're like, man, I'm good, he ain't finna hit me, and all of a sudden now you sleep. Now we gonna sit there and look at you like you dumb. Like, well, we tried to tell you.
It's like them hurricanes from Katrina and them other places, man. Right. There was some people who called heed and left a week before that happened. Some people say they didn't get a warning. Some say the mayor at that time, I believe was a Judite, was told that it was coming. But he was like, nah, man, but that's how Jake is, though. But those Jake man, they left. They like, look, just like what in Egypt, man. Yeah. Look.
70 AD. Yeah. What did Yahweh Shah prophesy? He said pretty much don't go those that are on the rooftops. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much don't take no purse, but you don't take nothing. Just flee into the mountains. Yeah. And you had some Jake that took heed and they fled into the mountains, but you had some Jake, just like how it is, nothing new under the sun. You had some of the Jake that was like, man, they didn't think he was a prophet. You know what I'm saying? And then what happened when 70 AD came, it was through.
You out there looking crazy as hell, man, just like you was in 05 in Hurricane Katrina.
Verse 18. And brothers are going into destruction that's going to come. Us out here warning the people, the altar of the Lord, letting know what's going to happen. All right? Verse 18. In that day shall 5 cities in the land of Egypt speak the language of Canaan. All right, now this is allegory, this is parabolic. When it's talking about 5 cities in Egypt, it's talking about certain individual men that the Lord had sent that are Israelites to speak the land. It's pretty much go back, and this even cuts, I don't want to digress, but this even cuts IUIC and all them too. Because it says again, in that day shall 5 cities in the land of Egypt speak the language of Canaan. Now what's the language of Canaan? That's the language that we spoke, telling us that we're gonna go back to speaking our own language, and it's only gonna be certain individuals that's gonna do this. But going into the point, why I want to bring this out, and after it talks about speaking the language of Canaan, it says, "And swear to Yahweh of hosts, one shall be called the city of destruction," and that's what we're out here doing. We're out here in the midst of Egypt, in America, telling you all that a sword is about to come. This is going to be the city of destruction. The Lord is going to make himself present in this place when these ICBM missiles come down and destroy this place, man.
Right.
Absolutely, absolutely. Verse 19 says, "In that day shall there be an altar in the Lord in the midst of Egypt." And again, this is that altar right here.
That's right.
This is the altar in the midst of Egypt. You have altars set amongst all over different cities in Egypt, different cities in America. Brothers in Dallas, our apostles in New York, brothers in Trinidad, brothers in Mexico. You got brothers in Los Angeles.
That's right.
And it says, "In a pillar at the border thereof of the Lord," and it's the last verse, "and it shall be for a sign and for a witness unto Yahweh of hosts in the land of Egypt, for they shall cry unto Yahweh, because the oppressors, and he shall send them a savior and the great one, and he shall deliver them." And who that's talking about? That's talking about Yahushua, and of course, it's talking about the they. Who is the day that he is going to deliver? That's his elect is going into. So it talks about that he's going to deliver his elect out of the land of Egypt.
And that's a perfect cut to you Old Testament Negroes, man. How are you gonna be delivered? You know you're a Hebrew Israelite, and you are Old Testament Negro. How you gonna be delivered, bro? The Most High ain't coming back for you like that. That's why Yahushua intervened. That's why he's the mediator, man. Who's coming to deliver you, bro?
That's right. He had warned them before. He told them to go into the mountains when it talks about the earth helped them. And some of them ain't want to listen to him and stay back and end up dying or falling by sword. Where you get the whole 70 AD thing from? You got the 3 generals that came over there. Those are ones that really didn't want to listen to him. He told them what was to happen. They didn't want to believe what happened. They got judged. All right? But as you go into 2 Samuel, the 22nd chapter, David prophesied about that. It said, my enemies shall be like a flood upon me, but the Lord shall deliver me from them. And he had faith when he said that. He had faith, but the other ones that stayed didn't have faith, and it's all going to happen all over again. When that famine of the word truly comes, it's going to be the same exact way. When that flood truly comes, he's going to deliver his elect out of that flood, man. All right?
It's going to be a point in time where YouTube and Daily Motion going to be shut down, and we ain't going to be out here. You're going to be looking crazy as hell like you looking crazy now. That dumbass look on your face while through the spirit of Abba we out here living. You know, even though this ain't living, but we living through the spirit of Abba so we know, hey, we know what to expect. Yeah. You sitting there panicking and, you know what I'm saying? And the Wadi Abba man, that I don't have, as far as like children, man, you know, you understand how perplexed that's gonna be for somebody, like, let's say, especially if they got to hear that the wife nag, which, I mean, you know, rightfully so, because she can't go out and get no food. But guess what? Men in that day ain't gonna be able to get no food. Who's gonna stay at home with your kids and your wife? You're gonna have to teach your old lady how to hold a gun, shoot a gun. But that's not gonna subdue anything, because Esau gonna kick down doors anyway.
They gonna have bigger guns than what you got, man. What you got, a gat? That you gonna hold sideways at an angle? You know what I'm saying? Esau got heat guns. They got guns that can shoot lasers from the heavens, man. They
got guns. They got guns that can tear half this block down. It's an Edomite who used to be part of the NYPD. He said he had something that could tear half the block down, half of Manhattan down.
That's his blessing. That's his blessing, the weapon. You know, so he's gonna definitely have way more guns than your stupid ass on that mug sideways can fathom. You know, so no, good, but
because the brother was going into the, you know, not having children, really. You know what I'm saying? Or, I mean, you know, brothers may have wives. You know what I'm saying? The brothers may have children, but it's all through the spirit and mercies of Yahweh that they get delivered. You know what I'm saying? But this is Jeremiah 16:1. The word of Yahweh came also unto me, saying, thou shalt not take thee a wife, neither shalt thou have sons nor daughters in this place. For thus saith Yahweh concerning the sons, and concerning the daughters that are born in this place, and concerning their mothers that bear them, and concerning their fathers that begat them in this land. They shall die of grievous deaths.
Yeah, you're gonna die of grievous death, man. If you're not in the spirit and in tune with Yahweh Shah. It's gonna be a lot of slow singing and flower bringing, man.
That's right.
You know, it's gonna be.
Hey, when that burglar alarm starts ringing, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of
night, man.
A lot of slow singing and flower bringing. It's my fire that old B.I.G. line. Because that's what it's going to be, bro. Okay, it's going to be a Sam Cooke day. A change going to come. But a lot of y'all ain't going to be fond of that change, because a lot of y'all going to get y'all ass mopped, bro. I've seen when grocery stores from snowstorms that wasn't even that bad. I walked right up the street. I go look for some food. All the meat cleared out. Look like it been ran through, bro, like martial law didn't happen, or something was getting ready to go down, bro, like a riot, bro. You can, you know, usually sometimes when they low on meat supplies, you can see the black between the cracks. Bro, it was sections empty, sections empty. Pack here, pack there, pack there, empty. People were storing up food because they didn't know how bad the snowstorm was gonna be. Just imagine when you're gonna be given the ultimatum for an RFID chip.
Oh man, that's when all hell gonna break loose and all shit gonna hit the fan, man. Because when people can't eat, that's when people gonna start killing. You know what I'm saying? When you got Jake running up in the store, not even just Jake, but when you got just people, period, that's hungry. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna do anything to make sure that their wife is eating, to make sure that their children is eating. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have the sword. You know what I'm saying? Can I grab this real quick for you? And I'm gonna jump back to Jeremiah after this. 2nd Ezra 6:22. And suddenly shall the sowing places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. That's a prophecy, man. You know, when these storehouses, when these groceries, that's the modern day grocery stores, a storehouse. You know what I'm saying?
And those distribution centers, those Walmart distribution centers.
Yeah.
Woo! Say it, bro. What you say, brother?
That's why they call them stores.
Yeah. Yeah. You gonna, bro? There's gonna be some. It's just gonna be different. People gonna have on boots, cowboy boots, and Hanes sweats. People gonna get it how they live. But Esau what? He gonna shine with his gift. He's gonna shine with his weapon. How'd you get that? Where you come from? Let me see your hand. Because pretty much all they did for Jake, you know, like especially up north in them schools, is metal detectors. So they've been prepping you already. You know what I'm saying? Like in Hollywood too. You know what I'm saying? Bro, they've been showing this from Total Recall to the other movie.
Minority Report.
Huh?
Is it called Minority Report?
Minority Report. What's the movie with Roddy Piper? Yeah, the glasses on.
They live.
Huh?
They live.
Oh,
Yeah.
when he seen when he saw the demon inside of people.
Yeah. It's gonna be. They already got stuff like that with TSA, man. And I trust me, I see those people on a daily basis, man. Damn agents are out of shape. Eve just up there talking shit, bro. Old people just trying to finish out to where they can get to their retirement. These people ain't trying to. These people ain't about that life, man. And a lot of those military people aren't gonna be about that life when it goes down, man. Because the Most High gonna put a spirit on them other nations, man, to get busy, man. When them front lines, when it's time to get on them front lines, and Tanisha and Sandra wanted equal rights. Yeah, wanted that Mitsubishi Galant and a college degree. Yeah, you gonna earn it that day.
And that's what even was brought out in Isaiah the 9th chapter. We're talking about Egypt and being like a woman that exalted a woman pretty much.
Yeah.
Hey, you got what you wanted.
Yeah.
You know, you got these women that wanted to be exalted doing this now. When that day come, they're gonna be